So most people have never heard of Herman Ebbinghaus, but most people have heard of B.F. Skinner, especially if you've taken a high school psychology class sometime in the last 50 years. And Skinner is touted as the father of behavioral psychology. However, in the 1800s, social scientist Herman Ebbinghaus came up with this term, intermittent reinforcement. And Skinner was the one that actually continued the work from Ebbinghaus' stuff because Ebbinghaus didn't really have the ability to test those things back in the 1800s. And most of us know about Skinner's famous Skinner box, where you have a cage with animals in it, and there's a lever, and you press the lever, and you get a pellet, and then you eat the pellet. Yum. And Skinner experimented on mice and rats, and pigeons and monkeys, mostly. Also his own children, which was kind of messed up. And what he found out of all the different types of reinforcement, that intermittent reinforcement was actually the strongest kind of reinforcement that could be done. In a lab experiment, at least. Now, he'd perform various tasks where you'd press the lever once and you get a pellet, or you'd have to press the lever 3 times and you get a pellet. And the animals got used to this, and they realized that, once they figured out the program, they could adapt to it very quickly. Now, intermittent reinforcement is a completely random type of reinforcement where sometimes you press the pellet and you get nothing, and other times you press the lever and you get something. But it was completely random. So what this did was it actually provoked the animals to engage in the action, pressing the lever, more and more often. Why does this matter right now? Well, because this is also something that abusers do with their partners, or their children, or their friends, in that they withhold positive reinforcement of any kind, whether it's affection or positive regard or just, recognition, to the point where it causes the partner, friend, child to basically do the behavior that they know gets the reward over and over and over again, and creates this intense, strong bond from victim to perpetrator. Now, while it is incredibly effective, it is also very damaging to the individual being experimented on, because they start to engage in near obsessive type behavior in which they're constantly trying to please their abuser over and over and over again, trying to find whatever it is that's going to get them the food pellet, or the affection, or the attention. And yes, this is also used in apps. Different types of apps will, lower your ability to be seen or lower your recognition to the point where you're constantly checking on the app over and over and over again to see if something happened. Say, TikTok, for instance, does this, which causes creators to create more and more content for TikTok and wonder why they're not getting views. It causes creators to try to use new trends to figure out what they did that hit lightning the last time, why they went viral, why they didn't go viral, why some videos are getting no views at all and some getting like 1 billion views. And did I just compare TikTok to an abusive partner? I absolutely did. Because this algorithm is damaging to creators.